Bonjour mes amis, welcome to the channel. This is Marjie. If this is your first time with me, welcome. I'm glad to have you. And if you are one of my returning beautiful friends, thank you so much. I truly appreciate the appreciation, the support. Welcome. Well, I guess I posted the last video. I was hesitant, but I guess I posted because I'm here again to welcome you to this new series that I'm calling Rediscovering Marjie Life After Divorce. So, if you haven't seen the first one, as I said, go back because what I was talking about, it's me being divorced after 28 years. And as I said in the last video, it's not about the divorce per se, it's how the step that I did after the divorce, what has helped me, whatever I did that helped me. So today we are going to talk about something else. So we are going to talk about, I'm going to take you back to the first day that I became completely single, like the first day of the separation. So it was April 30th of 2023. It was a Sunday. So when he left, I opened my room and I saw that big bag looking at me. I opened the closet and I saw that empty space. And for a moment, I'm going to be honest with you, for a moment, my heart started beating fast and I panicked. I froze. I didn't know what to do. And I realized, oh my gosh, I am by myself. I'm going to be by myself. So I didn't know what to do. Although it was expected, I wasn't sure of how to react. That empty space in my closet was a reminder. It was like a big reminder to me that I am alone. It was a big reminder to me that I have to find my own ways. I have to navigate life by myself. And I never lived alone by myself because I left my parents' house and I went to my marriage. So I didn't know what to do. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I have to be there for my kids. So here I am. So that empty closet, as I said, was a reminder to me that I have to move forward, that I have to find my own ways, that I have to be there for my kids, particularly my younger one. She was 17 at that time. So I said, you know what? Think. I took a moment. I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, God, I'm not sure how am I going to make things work out, but one thing I know for sure, I have faith in you. So I said, regardless, until I find the proper way to move on, I'm going to keep putting one foot in front of each other. I'm going to move on. So I guess we are in the denial phase. At that time, I was taking a leadership class. I was taking it part-time, and the next session was going to start in 2 weeks. So what I decided to do, instead of part-time, I registered for full-time. I went to school, went to school, and I also did a lot of volunteering activities because what I wanted to do, it was like I wanted to keep myself busy, not to think about my current situation. I just want to be there, just move. I didn't let the situation destroy me, although it was, but I said, okay, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to keep doing what I always do. Although I didn't have the courage, I kept pushing myself because I had to be there for my daughter. As I said, I think she was a junior in high school, so I had to be there for her. I had to be present for her. So I keep moving, keep working hard, working long hours, going to school, and going out. I was going out a lot with my friends who were going to dinner, and I did that also with my daughters, which was not the best thing to do, because as you know, right now I became single, so it was me alone. So I needed to be mindful about my expenses, but at that time I wasn't thinking. As I said, I just wanted to move forward. I just wanted to do things that could take my mind from my current reality. So that's what I did: work, school. I did some volunteering activity, and I remember there are times that it was 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I was on the computer trying to complete my papers, because my full-time job, I work long hours, and then after that I had to be present for my daughter. And then once everyone is in bed, this is when I had to focus on my homework, and it took a long time. So I did that. I didn't rely on my friends, because, as a matter of fact, I didn't tell my friends. I didn't tell anyone that he left. I didn't tell anyone. Although they knew, I know that they knew, but I didn't want the words to come out of my mouth. And actually, I have one of my New Jersey friends. She wasn't too happy about that, because she felt like I should have told her. I should have. I take ownership for that. But as I said, I was moving. I was just trying to keep moving without thinking. And afterwards, I know, like, I will tell you after that. Afterwards, I did talk to a therapist, but the first 2 months I did not. I was just moving, trying to move forward, trying to find a way, because I wasn't sure how I was going to navigate life alone. It was peaceful at my house. I was happy in that sense that there were, like, the house was quiet finally, but I did not know how I was going to navigate, how I was going to proceed life as a single woman. But as I said, I made it. The first 2 months were extremely difficult, but I didn't have time. I didn't think. I worked myself to exhaustion the first 2 months. I know May, June of 2023, it was like it was like a blur in my head, because I was moving. So I guess I started with the grief that I did not realize, and then it was denial. So, what I'm going to tell you, if you are currently going through a situation, I am not a therapist, I'm just telling you how I experienced my life, how I went through my divorce, what I did. The first thing I did, as I said, I I was a little bit sad and mad. Then I keep pushing myself, because I didn't want to dwell on my current situation. I know for a fact that even though I didn't see, I let my faith keep me moving forward. I did what I had to do. I just walked. I kept myself busy until I couldn't do that anymore. And this I will tell you in another video. But if you're going through something, just know the current situation that you're currently living, it's not going to stay like that. Just find a reason. Just find a reason. For me, my reason, my daughters, they will always be the reason that I want to be a better person. They will always be a reason that, regardless what I'm going through, I have to be a better person. I have to overcome it. And although my daughters, they are not babies, they are grown adults, but they will always remain my pure joy, what gives me strength. And because of them, I want to be a better person. So that's what I did. So I keep moving forward. I didn't think about my current situation. I walk a lot. And as I said, I did volunteer as well, because I feel like sometimes when you're going through something, when you help someone else, although you don't have the strength, because there are times that you really don't have the strength to move forward, but if you do a little push, if you can, of course, you will find a joy that you don't even know where it comes from. So I did that. I did a lot of volunteering activities. I study a lot. I walk a lot. But the one thing that I didn't do, I didn't rely on the people around me, which wasn't a good coping mechanism. But unfortunately, sometimes we learn from our mistakes. So that's what I did. So, as I said, if you are going through something right now, if you have any situation, regardless, it's a divorce, a separation, whatever, even if it's a job like you lost, whatever you lost, if you just know that this situation will not stay long. Just acknowledge your feeling, acknowledge the pain, and just find a reason. Just find a reason to move on. And one thing also that has helped me, and as I said, those are my own coping mechanism. I go out, like sometimes I sit in my backyard, or if you have a park next to you, you go to the park and then just look around you. To me, when I do that, I feel like my problem, although they are like huge in my life, but when I look in nature, when I go outside, I feel like they are not that big. And I said, okay, if the sky is that blue, I will find something, I will find a way. And just lean on the people that you love. Just lean, if you have family, if you have friends, lean on them. And also just know that you are not alone in that situation. You are not alone. There are people there, there are help there. So do that. And so for me, when the separation just happened, as I said, May and June 2023 was the busiest months in my life. I was like, I don't even know how I did what I did. I just walk long hours, study, push myself, and there it was busy, but as I said, this kept me moving forward, so I didn't dwell on my current situation. So just know that you are not alone. They have people out there, and you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. Right now, I am completely at peace. I am completely happy. I still have my moments, and that's something that will not go away one day. It's not going, I don't know for how long it's going to be like that. Sometimes I still have moments where I'm like, okay, am I going to be okay? And when that happens, I go back to the previous year and I see how I overcame a lot of challenges, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep pushing forward, I'm going to keep moving, and things will be okay. Nothing will remain still. So that's what I did. So as I said, you are not alone. I'm telling you, that was my story. And as I said, it might not relate to everyone, but if it brings joy and hope to one person alone, it is worthwhile sharing my story. I thank you again for coming to stop by and listen to me. Remember to like and subscribe. And also, as I said, it's a challenge. I'm still going. If you went through the same situation and you have done something different, you can share with me. And if you have like other advice that you could give me, you can do that. I would appreciate, because as I said, we are connected, we are in this together, and we have to support and be there for each other. I thank you so much. I will see you next time. I will talk to you next week, and I appreciate the support and the love. Thank you so much. Merci mes amis. À bientôt. Bye.